To throw, it's Woolihan. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Dropping back, it's Woolihan. And the completion made. An important 9 yards gain there, brings up just 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? First down and more. He's still running. The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Hands off to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it and now face a third down. Dropping back, it's Woolihan. He lets it rip. Caught in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Delivers quickly to the left side, and the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
10, LSU, 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Finally goes out of bounds in what will be the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. A completion makes it second down.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They keep him guessing with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he just throws it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Some hard running there through a tackle. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kurt, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off deep in the end zone. That strong coverage that'll tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's Woolihan. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's locked. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try for two. Scanning the field. It's Williams. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Willingham. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the ball. one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Woolihan. This time a completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Oh, what a move. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They finally make the stop right near midfield. First down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He hands it off from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Woolihan. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking for some space. It's blocked.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Nice grab. It's locked. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down. And now this one could be over.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They're going to run the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loses 6. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
Cut. Set. Travel. Arrow. Dino.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking downfield, it's Woolihan. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Third down coming. Ready, fight.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Leaning on the run game here. Finding some room at the 25. They've held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Here comes a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Woolihan. Moves out of the pocket. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Chewing block with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left side. Finds the receiver wide open. And here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this. But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Woolihan. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Woolihan looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but that is a huge loss and probably a drive killer. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look